Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos. Welcome back to another episode of 2 Point Hospital. So, we finished our... Which hospital was this? This was called Lower Bullocks. So we finished that one. And now we got our full 3 stars and we're getting pretty good on our share price value over here. Now we are moving on to Fluttering. Learn about staff development and training. Oh, so is this all still part of the tutorial? That is interesting. So maybe I should have started with you guys on the first one. I thought the first one was the tutorial. Anyway, it's a lot of fun, so let's get there. I'm hoping things get a little bit more interesting and challenging as we go. So staff development. I do remember back in from Theme Hospital's days when we started training staff, things got difficult. Man, you couldn't hang on to the skills you needed. Okay, to get the most out of your staff, we'll need to train and promote them when someone has gained enough experience on the job and had some training. They will be ready for promotion. By promoting them, their skills increase and they are able to learn a new qualification. They might also want a pay rise. Firstly though, we'll need a training license. The 2 Point Health Ministry has promised to grant us a license if we can demonstrate our commitment to staff well-being here in Fluttering. So, what are we doing? Let's pause it. Get a hospital to level 4. We're currently at level 1. Hire 7 staff. Staff morale at 55%. So, clearly, we are... I'm not sure... Oh, we can actually purchase this lot, even though there are houses there. There's also some stuff there. Okay, so let's lay this thing out a little bit more interesting this time. How am I not able to rotate? Ah, there we go. And now I can tilt it. Ah, there we go. Tilting it. Okay, so this first building is not too big, but what I'm thinking is, obviously, first thing we need to do is grab our reception desk. Okay, so we'll center that nicely over there. Maybe just set it back. Ooh. Well, actually, let's do this. Let's center it back over there. Right, so you can actually then move people to all sides of it. Okay, I think that's a pretty good idea. We'll center it there, and maybe like that. There we go. Okay, so now we need to hire an assistant. I'm going to start off with someone that at least loves the customer experience and so on. This one is increased happiness, plus 10% happiness. Maybe we should grab Tiffany because we're working for a morale piece over here. We are paused at the moment, so let's quickly get a few rooms in place. So first things first is a GP's office. So if we do 4 by 3 like this. If we do 3 by 3, we can do 2 next to each other over here. It's a little small. If we, well, from a size perspective, I don't think we're going to make it much better than that. So let's cancel that. Well, let's plop that in there and then let's move it. So if we plop it in there, it means we're going to put 2 GP's offices in here. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so now let's add a window there and there. Okay, we're gonna grab the desk, flip it around like so. We're gonna grab a filing cabinet. We're gonna put 2 in there. Yeah, it actually does increase the prestige, so that's pretty good. We're gonna put a bin in on this side. We're going to go down. Are we going to put in a bookcase? No. Maybe definitely a plant in this corner over here. So we've got a level 2 prestige there. Going to put in an eye test poster right there. That gives us a little bit more stuff to deal with. We're going to put in a clock over there. Can we get it to level 3 prestige though? Shall we see about a notice board over here and maybe a beach painting behind the dock over there, and anything else that'll add the prestige? Is another window going to add more prestige? It does indeed. A fire extinguisher, does that add prestige? It does. Everything you plop in here adds prestige, it seems. So Shall we add a bit of a bookcase over there and see if that pushes us to level 3? Perfect. So we've got a level 3 prestige doctor's office over here. So let's finish that one off. Excellent. That's pretty good. That's a good starting point for us. I'm thinking the next room we need is a pharmacy. And I'm interested in doing the pharmacy on this side. Okay, and plop in the machinery over there. And again, we're going to do some windows. Okay, like so. We'll add a bit of a filing cabinet over there. We'll add a fire extinguisher over here. We'll make sure to add a bin. We'll do some plants. We're going to do maybe a food pyramid over here. Just a little bit. I'm not sure we're going to get away with much more than that, and how much are these things going to cost us in the end. A bit of a notice board over here. I'm not sure we're gonna beat this one. We'll put a clock in up there. Yeah, we could get there. A medicine cabinet, diagnosis and treatment. Maybe that's what we should be aiming for. Let's use like 400 of our K cash, and then we'll place it. It's a little bit pricey. And I'm kind of wondering how we're going to place this. Going to put it in there. Yes, so that's a prestige level 3. Oops. No, I'm not done editing it, but I don't want to grab this one anymore. What I do is pick up that, plop that next to there, and put this one in the corner over here. Perfect. So now we've also got a level 3 prestige pharmacy. So we've got the first things up and running. Okay, and I like the idea of having this corridor open, and then we'll do some big stuff at the back here. Let's quickly hire a few more staff members. So first things first is a doctor for us. So definitely we want some diagnostic skill and some treatment skill. So Vince, you're the one. You're gonna join the hospital, and at the same time we're also looking for a nurse. That's pretty pricey. Treatment and pharmacy management is, I think, a decent enough piece for us right now. Okay, so now we've got some staff. We can probably open our doors. Let's quickly see about... so what I'm thinking is it's probably a good idea for us to do bathrooms. So let's quickly grab the toilets piece over here. So if we do this, right, if we do nice long slithers like that, okay, that's actually quite feasible as an option here. The only problem is, okay, so let's do 1, 2, 3 of them. We'll add 1, 2 sinks and a hand dryer over there. We will place a bin. Is there anything else that we need to put in here? Behind the door, well, we're definitely not going to get up to, so maybe we'll just end it off over there. Oh, we won't actually get something behind the door there. Okay, well then let's leave it be, and we'll end that one over there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do exactly the same thing on the other side, because it's nice and symmetrical over here. So let's grab another one. So we'll have a different one for male and female, and then we're going to have a nice big waiting area over here. It'll be pretty cool. Okay, so we'll do exactly the same thing. I'm going to have everybody use these though, but it'll be male and female. Let's get the hand dryer in here. Perfect stuff. And at the same time, we're going to want a bit of a bin over there. That's good stuff. So there we go. And let's open up that one. So if we click on this, we can say No females using this one, and if we click on this one, no males using this one. So, but it's both patients and staff. Perfect. So there's some all kinds of other stuff in there. Okay, now let's get a few items just so that so we'll grab we'll move it one away, one snack machine, one drinks machine, and then we'll do some benches in here. Oh, and plants. Give me some plants. Let's do a magazine rack and a bit of a bookcase over here. So that's good. And we'll add some plants to the mix. There. So the plants can't actually squeeze in that side. What we'll do is we'll have some plants over here. Okay. So that's pretty good for plants. Okay, now let's get some benches in place. Question is, do we have other color fancy benches? Purple benches increases comfort, and then this bench increases comfort, the silver bench. So let's go for the purple benches. We'll spend some cash on it. And what we're going to do is we're going to do some benches like that. We're going to flip them around, and we're going to do back-to-back benches. I think that's going to probably be sufficient in terms of waiting space right here, and I like it. I think we're off to a great start in terms of the hospital. We won't be, I think we might do benches behind here again. Yeah, it's probably a good idea. So let's do some benches here. Then we will, is that well spaced? It's not well spaced. Anyway, what we'll do is let's start them up there, stop that, and we will move the bench like so. And actually what we can also do is we can grab a plant. So yeah, sorry, we're spending a bit of time opening up, but I like the idea of doing that. Okay, that plant there works quite well. Put a bit of a bin on the other side. Nice. So now it's actually starting to feel like a pretty decent hospital. Okay, let's open up. Let's open up our doors. Okay, staff morale is very high at the moment. We need more staff. So what we'll do is we've got a bit of room still. So what I'll do is I'm going to do general diagnosis on this side. Okay. Okay, so general diagnosis again. Nice, there we go. So now let's quickly add a couple of windows. We'll grab a bit of a medicine cabinet over here. Excellent, prestige level 2 straight away. Get a filing cabinet next to that going on. Put in a bin as well as a fire extinguisher. And then let's grab a bit of a plant over there. And let's see about the lightheadedness poster. Oh, we can upgrade the drug mixer. Oh, we need a... Are we going to get this to a level that is... we can plop something in there. But really, that is now becoming a little bit more difficult. Can we get... Excellent, perfect. There you go. So now we've got that up and running. So now, what were we saying? Oh, we needed a... I want us to grab a janitor. Someone that can do both ghosts and... So Anna, you're the one. Ooh, now we need a ward straight away. And actually, I'm thinking a pretty big ward is a good idea. We could actually do... Ah, excellent. Okay, so they are in waiting a ward. So let's quickly pause that just for a second till we get our ward in place. So what is this person? I just want to click on this person and see what's going on. Appointment none, bed face. So straight away our first patient is one that we need some better action on. So a ward. I'm kind of thinking, actually what we could do is we could do a ward like this, then actually, and then we can do a staff room next to that. Probably training room and things like that too. Is that about the size? I'm just, hang on. If we do that, then we could do this, and we can do the same thing on this side. We can do one more room here, and then we can actually, we probably don't need rooms of that size. So this side may look a little bit different, but from a ward perspective, that looks pretty decent, to be honest. So if we do then doors like that, we're going to grab our nurse's station right over there. And the question is, do we do another over here? Do we do 2 nurses stations, or do we just do both of them in there? It's going to about take equal amount of space up. So let's start with that. Let's just start with a 1. Let's and then we'll put 2 of these so that we can at least grab 2 of them at the same time. And then let's have a look at our bed situation. The issue with the sizing that we're doing here, 3 is the appropriate size. Oh no, 3 is not the appropriate size, actually. So let's start over there. Okay, so that on this side we should be able to... That doesn't feel like it's working quite well for us. Surely, can we add another station here? No, so actually now it can't actually fit. If we do that, but that doesn't feel right. The question, okay, let's stop that for a second, and if we do this, so these can actually make use of the same space over there, but they'll be in front of the door though. Well, it's, if we put it like this or like that, it's going to be similar in nature. People will be... Anyway, I think 6 beds is probably sufficient. So if we do that, can we squeeze in another bed over here? I'm not sure what the appropriate ratio is. There's definitely a better ratio of doing this. Okay, let's do this. Let's leave it like that for now. So bedside tables... We'll do there, 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 and there. Ward Prestige 3. We'll add a couple of lockers over there. We will do a wall monitor somewhere. Okay, so we'll do a wall monitor over there. We'll actually do a medicine cabinet if we can. Perfect, medicine cabinet over here. We're almost going to level 3 prestige. Not really room for a bin anywhere though. Anyway, we'll leave without the bin then. Is there room for a plant? Not really. Okay, anyway, we're already up on the prestige, so that's okay. Let's end it like that way. Let's quickly hire another nurse. One that can do ward management for us. Okay. Perfect. So we need 2 more staff members. Nurse. So that should be okay. We actually need another nurse. And probably let's at least get another GP's office. I think that's the bare minimum for us. Can we... Hang on. Quick question. Do you want to stop editing? Yes. Can we, quick question, can we copy it? Make the job in this room a high priority. Ah, cool. Good to see that's a possibility. Can we copy this template? Because I want to build exactly the same room. So we can't? Dr. Vince Explosion. Nice. Edit room blueprint. Can we copy it? Is there a copy function? Toggle the grid between list view. Doesn't seem to be. Doesn't seem to be a copy room piece. Okay, let's just keep it as is, and then let's just then build another one. It's a little bit of a bummer we can't copy it. So if I can at least see it, so it should be pretty good for us to do that. We're going to add another filing cabinet over there. We're going to do some windows like so. We can actually add a medicine cabinet too. Pretty pricey, but we can add it. Now let's get a bin in this corner. Nice. And we had a few other things as well that we could plop in there. Oh, definitely a plant. Keen on getting a plant in there. And we'll do a bit of a bookcase as well. Okay, and then on that side we had a few things as well. So now question is, let's get a few things up there. We did the eye test. Let's get the food poster up on this side. Food poster, as well as a bit of a notice board. Okay. I'm sure we had the lamp. Anyway, we're not going to do another lamp right now. What we'll do is we'll get this painting behind the desk over there. And then probably need to put some drawings up. My goodness, and we're still not quite there. Oh, and a fire extinguisher. We'll grab a fire extinguisher. Just so that there's plenty of fire extinguishers everywhere. And that's good. So there we go. Second doctor's office is up and running. Probably good to get another doctor. Sorry, doctors. And we're keen on making use of diagnostic skill. So we will grab another doctor, the cheaper of the two, and plop it in there. There we go. So one more staff member required. So what I'm going to think we're going to do is let's grab a nurse. We need one more nurse for diagnostic skill would be good. But anyway, let's grab this one. There we go. Training has been unlocked. So what I'm wondering is, does that mean we've got a training room available to us? We indeed have a training room available to us. Teach staff new qualification. Start training course by dropping members of staff here or selecting a lectern. Okay, well, anyway, let's just get some money going. So let's stop the pausing and then we'll keep going. Great news. The 2 Point Health Ministry has granted us a training license. This will allow us to train staff in all of our hospitals. Building a training room allows you to run a training course. Staff will, with a free training slot, can go on a course to learn a new qualification. Perfect. We'll look into that. Beware clowns. My goodness. Flottering has had a bit of a problem recently. Clowns, they're everywhere. Apparently, they keep escaping from the traveling circus. Their high jinks can be a real nuisance. We'll need some new equipment to deal with them. The Orb Foundation have a patented method for recalibrating the minds of clowns, supporting their rehabilitation back into society. They have offered to supply us with the necessary equipment if we can demonstrate our ability to mold our staff. Sounds a bit sinister to me, but who am I to judge? Okay, so that's good. So what I'm thinking is, let us grab the training room. So the two rooms we need is basically a staff room and a training room. So let's see what the training room, minimum 3x3 for the training room though. Okay, let's just see what's going on over here. New illness, verbal diarrhea, and that is we treated at the pharmacy, so perfect. So let's get that room up and running. We need that training room. The question is, what is the kind of size requirement? They say a minimum 3x3, but I remember last time a little bit bigger room is probably a good idea. So let's do something like that. Add the training room in there. What is this? This is the from where they're gonna lecture. Hospital isn't covering cost. Yes, I'm pretty aware of that, to be honest. Okay, so now... Wow, that is a big training room. Bit of a filing cabinet over there. It's level 4 prestige right there. Probably a bit of a bookcase over here, maybe. And I'm thinking a plant. Perfect. Okay, training. To start training course, click on the lectern or drop a suitable member of staff into the room. Staff will also request training when they're ready. In the training screen, select the qualification you want staff to learn. Assign a trainer and select the staff you wish to send on this course. When you're ready, click the Start button. When picking a trainer, you can use your own staff, choosing one of their qualifications to teach, or you can pay extra to bring in a guest trainer. Okay, let's pause the game just for a little bit so we quickly have a look. So we've got one training room. Okay, so what are the courses? Trainees, bedside manner, so emotional intelligence. We've got one trained and 2 trainees. Ah, that's pretty good. Ward management, treatment, nice. Training masterclass, motivation, general practice. My goodness, so many things. Psychiatry is one that I'm quite keen on getting done. So shall we try and do that as a training course? Trainers available. Fees. And then 1,000 at 5,000. Wow, that is massive. Okay, so let's get Dr. Herman in here. And let's get this junior doctor in place. And that's going to be expensive. What I'm thinking we should do is probably hire another junior doctor. So let's get Ivy. Oh, actually, we could have grabbed our own. Anyway, that's fine. Let's grab Ivy Mullet over there, plop them in there, and then go back to the training menu. Oops. Can we please edit the... No, not the room. How do I... Is there a... How do I get back to training? Patient, staff, illnesses. Now I've lost it. Ah, there we go. My goodness. And now I've lost what I wanted to do. Anyway, let's do that. We'll add this person. We'll get 2 trainees in here and we will start the training. Now let's get going, and actually I'm gonna put an end to this episode and we will continue doing things in the next one. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Thank you. Bye bye.